Hello, Maurieo Vlogs, number 351, Trimble M3. Hello, welcome. Well, I had a wonderful day in the sun today, and I introduced my students to the total station, and it went relatively well actually. My go-to total station for teaching my students, of course, is the Trimble M3, but we do have, we have two of these, and we have three Leica total stations as well. But I prefer the Trimble because I've used a lot of Trimble equipment, and I sort of know the ins and outs of it mostly. Although it's been 6 months since I fired up the M3s, I sort of got up to speed reasonably well. There was one little bit that I had sort of forgotten, but I got it sorted out in time. And so I got my students doing a little exercise where they set up over a mark and observed 3 reflectors that I'd stuck onto lampposts around the campus, and then from that they can measure angles and distances and differences in height and reduce it all down as a little exercise. And it takes round about one practical. So it went very well. It was a lovely day, nice and sunny. In fact, sometimes the sun can be a bit of a downside because if it's shining straight down the barrel of the EDM, of course, things are not so good. But no, we had a great time. Well, I did anyway. And introducing them to meaning, degrees, minutes and seconds and stuff like that, which always intrigues me because it's something I've done over 40 years and it just comes quite naturally to me. So having to explain what I consider to be a sort of intuitive concept has its moments. But yeah, we got there, so that was great. Lovely day in the sun with some positive outcomes. Bloody marvellous. Enjoyed it. So today's background, I've put this guy here. Now, he might look like a pretty nondescript guy, but I've certainly mentioned his name a few times already in the vlog. So this guy here is obviously associated with today's topic fairly closely. So, you might have to do a little bit of work with Uncle Google to find out who exactly he is, but it's not too difficult a task if you're up for it. So yes, a bit of a interesting chap. Perhaps if you had the time to read about his background and what have you, and an interesting career. So see if you can find out who this guy is and put the answer in the comments below. Now, yesterday's little challenge was the washing basket, and whose uniform was in the washing basket? Well, this is the uniform of the Incredibles, and they've got a new movie coming out, The Incredibles 2, and this is I think a Disney or Pixar to a related sort of franchise thing, and Moz came up with the answer to that one. So thanks, Moz, well done. And just back to this guy, if you can identify him, here he is receiving an award for his whatever he's good at. So thank you everyone, thanks for liking, subscribing, your comments and support are appreciated. You're awesome. So all good. Cheers. See you.